Yeah, so like if I'm at a small event and there's an artist singing and they're like, when I say hey, you say ho, I like overdo it because everyone's too quiet and I don't want them to feel bad. So I'm like, ho.
That surprises me.
I know. It's a weird personality trait. Quirk, if you will.
Well, it's very different from how you actually are, which is cold and unsupportive. So that's actually really surprising to hear that you would support some random person performing.
Also, rebuttal, I'm not cold or unsupportive. I'm very warm and very supportive.
It sounds crazy with no context. I don't think that you are those things.
Thank you.
I find, to me, you're very supportive of me.
Mm-hmm.
But
well, I'm not doling it out for free or like random, but when it comes to but here's the thing, if you're
very
on a
supportive
stage,
of your friends,
right, and then when it comes to strangers, if somebody is earnestly putting themselves on stage to sing their little song, and I'm attending and I look around and people are kind of quietly just watching, I can't take that cruelty, because even if it's a bit bad, I'm gonna like try to hype them up, because it takes so much to get on stage.
I can't picture you doing that.
I'm not like dancing, but I'm if there's a call and response, I'm gonna do it really loud. I'm gonna kind of sway. I'm gonna clap. I might even go woo.
So you're not standing there cross-armed.
No.
Impress me.
Especially, I mean, like I would maybe at a bigger venue where I'm like, okay, the onus isn't on me to like, but if it's a small group and they can see me and I'm just like, I gotta give them something. Singing on stage is insane. It's an insane thing to do. I find it like, I've had sort of debates with my friend Kara, who is a singer, and we've talked about, okay, what is the cringiest, quote unquote, like performance art? Yeah. Right. So it's like acting and singing are the top two, but which one's worse is the question.
I like how you think. So you don't think dance enters that at all?
I think dance is like, I mean, I guess it really is it's inherently cheesy, but they're such athletes that I can kind of be like, wow. And there's something about using your own voice, and I'll take it up a notch. Acting, you're usually 9 times out of 10, you're saying somebody else's words. So you're like, well, I don't know, just like I'm reading the words. Whereas singing a song, unless you're doing a cover, you've written your little lyrics and your little poem, and you're going, okay, I'm going to plunk my little guitar, I'm gonna sing my little song. It's crazy to me. Wow. That's crazy to me.
And the word you used specifically was cringy,
which I know that cringe will set you free, and that we just need to be cringy more. And I've been really taking that on. I'm sure everyone can tell on social media, posting a lot and things like that.
No one can tell.
My shit is cringy, and I just have to accept it.
You should go cringier then, because I haven't noticed. You should be doing things. What is the cringiest thing you can think to do on social media?
Like a dance, like
a full just dance earnestly,
like a sort of trending dance.
So I think you have your answer right there. What's the cringiest art? Dance.
No, but that's like me kind of being like, I'm a bit cute.
Oh, like a thirst trap, or like a. I mean,
a thirst trap is pretty tough, but I don't tend to do that very often.
No, I don't think you ever do.
It's not really. Well, I don't know. I always. But is this worse? Okay. Here's a great question.
Oh, yeah.
If you're posting a thirst trap, is it worse to do it and be like, okay, for example, what I just did in my Palm Springs carousel, I posted me in this bathing suit where I kind of looked a bit hot, but it was a live photo, and I chose, this is exposing myself, I chose the part where I'm moving, so the picture is blurry. So it's a thirst trap. You can see that my body, but a bit obscured. Is that actually more cringy, instead of just posting yourself and owning it, but trying to make it a bit like more demure or whatever? Like, which is kind of worse? Because one is definitely more contrived.
Yeah, but I feel like you were doing art with that, like making it a little bit blurry. Wow. That's kind of like doing art.
It's doing art.
I feel like if you're going full thirst trap and you're like, here is the highest resolution photo
4K
of my body possible, that's a little bit different. Like you're trying to like attract a slightly different audience, perhaps.
Yeah.
Whether one's cringier or the other, I think that's up to you guys to decide.
Yeah. Sound off
in the comments.
Let me know kind of body imaging you'd like.
Yeah. What do you want to hear from her?
No, but I just think it's kind of like okay. So to get back to the original question, as far as art forms are concerned,
I never even used that word, by the way. I'm embarrassed to say it now, but go on.
Yeah, I know it's a bit like in and of itself cringe. But what do you think? Like, do you think acting?
I think you
think it's all beautiful expression.
I think visual art is the one that gets the most shit on. Like, I think people who do paintings and people who do visual art, because like you have famous actors out there who they're either okay or they're great or whatever. It doesn't matter how good they are at acting. But if they're also a painter, people are going to shit on them way more for being a painter.
You're just thinking about Adrian Brody.
I'm actually not even thinking about Adrian. I'm thinking of a dozen other people right now.
Hello.
I am not even thinking about Adrian Brody, but that's a really good example of somebody who like actually you look at his art and you go,
he's like, I can't stop being creative.
Like, I think less of you as an artist because of your visual art.
Yeah.
Which is like but that's tough. And like same thing happened with like Jim Carrey. Like it's so plebeian and like,
Great word.
Well, you look at his art, it's so on the nose, but like, is his acting on the nose? I guess, but it's also beautiful and subtle and interesting in a way that like, he's done some roles like Man on the Moon that you're like, wow.
Right. But because other people are involved, I guess that's true. Whereas visual art it can be just you and your tapestry. So it's like.
Yeah. And if you haven't honed in a specific skill within it, it's just this unfiltered version of like, here is my subconscious thought. Like, here's what I think is deserving of being visual art. And it's so much easier to look at and go, oh, you think like putting a nuclear bomb and then writing like the news on it, like that's like the height of expression.
That's genius.
Exactly.
That's important work.
I think that's the thing is like it's a lot of this.
Yeah.
Whatever makes you
for
feel.
those just listening, he's making a jerk off hand signal.
I'll do it into the mic. It's
really effective. Ew, don't do it into the mic.
But that's like, to me, whatever art makes you feel that way, that's the cringiest art. It's like, so sometimes it could be a person dancing and it's sexy and it's interesting and it's funny. And I'm like, that's a really cool dance. That was great. And then the same person, super self-aware.
Well, we are dancers, so we have to take some accountability here.
And doing that and going and making these faces with it too. Like, that is when it gets cringy to me. Because you can see some people dancing on TikTok. You're like, holy fuck, that's a good dancer. Same exact dance. Next slide, the person's face is doing something. You're like, ah! Like,
so I guess
stop it.
It's like the authenticity. It's also the skill level. Anything can be bad if somebody's bad at it. Like seeing a singer who's like obviously so good and such a good writer. They're nailing it, of course, but somebody who is just not as skilled getting up there. My friend Tom Henry has a funny joke about singing. I'm not going to do the joke because he's very hard to emulate, but he was just like talking about how singing is just like who came up with it. Just somebody started talking and then they just started talking long.
It's a good bit.
I love it.
But do you not feel that when you're at karaoke and somebody's a really good singer, that's way more embarrassing? I'm like, you chose to come up and show off in front of everybody that you're a good singer? That's gross to me. I personally go into karaoke with a bunch of musical theater people. I'm like, ew.
Oh, that's hell.
Sing bad. Sing something fun. Have a good time. Don't get up there and fucking
it's like,
show off.
It's your moment.
That's embarrassing.
Well, musical theater is a whole other ballgame. Speaking of which, I just saw Wicked for Good.
What else do you want to shit on? Come on, say all the things you hate about the movie. It's like you started this episode honestly, exclusively haters corner. All art is bad and embarrassing.
No, so much of it is good, but there is a hierarchy.
Nope.
I think that Wicked for Good was really great. Like these girls are so talented.
You think it should have been called Wicked for Great?
Shut up. Hey guys, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Spare Parts. It's really nice to be here. I have my voice back. I was in Palm Springs.
And somehow you're less tanned than when you went to Palm Springs.
Yeah, I don't know
what
how
happened?
that. Well, I wear a lot of SPF, and maybe this color is also washing me out.
Yeah, because before you left, I was like, she's already been on vacation, and now you're back, and you look pale.
Maybe because I was like so sick. I don't care. I am pale. I am deeply
For those
pale.
just listening, she's not pale.
I am. That's okay.
No, she looks healthy.
I had such a nice trip though.
Tell me about it. Your daddy was
Everybody get on a cozy sweater and sink into this. So Palm Springs is this like weird magical place where there are gated communities occasionally, and we stay in one.
We love elitism. Go
which
on.
Is weird vibe. Everything looks the same. Everyone is old and they have white hair and really tan skin, and they're driving in little golf carts, and there's American flags waving on everyone's porch, and like it's a bit ominous if you look into that too hard. The weather is beautiful. And I go and I see my parents and we play golf. We go on walks. The morning routine is I get up at 9 after falling asleep at 9 p.m.
Whoa.
So it's like
doing the dirty dozen.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sleeping 10 to 11 to potentially 12 hours a night.
Wow.
For a week straight.
How's that feel? You look rested.
It was so nice. I think I needed it more than I thought. For some reason, the move to Toronto, I kind of just like skimmed past.
You
and then
slid into Toronto.
Yeah. And
full speed.
I did. And it was great. And then I think it kind of weirdly caught up. I mean, because moving's quite stressful. Yeah. I don't know. Like, did I need it? Does everybody need a vacation?
No, I know,
yes,
but
everybody
I will
needs
say
it.
you called me at one point when you were away, and I was like, your voice is so calm.
Yeah.
Like, you sounded so calm.
It was,
You're just like, hey,
everything's
did you get
great.
that email?
Yeah, business.
Did you get that email?
About business.
Let's chat. And I was like, oh, who's this?
I know.
Titan of industry.
Brand new
so
woman.
So relaxed on the phone.
Yeah, because like, again, the routine is like you wake up, coffee's made. My dad goes, good morning, sweetheart. Here's your breakfast and coffee. And I go, wow. And then you sit outside and you have your coffee and you watch the morning golfers coming by and everyone's wearing a hoodie because they're freezing, even though it's like 25 degrees.
No body fat because they're all ancient.
And they all live in the desert, so that's what they're used to. And then we walk to the coffee shop and then we go into this little thrift store that's like, it's called Discovery, and it's all throughout California, and 100% of the proceeds go to cancer research, and it's all volunteers that are all retirees in the community. And they have the best stuff because it's a lot of elders will bring in their like whole wardrobe, so you'll have like the same piece in all these different colors.
Oh,
anyways, it's really great.
Like decent prices?
Oh yeah. Wow. Incredible.
See, that's a surprise too.
And often 50% off, like whatever tag they've chosen that day.
Wow. An actual charitable clothing situation is so surprising at this point because every vintage store you walk in, you're like, oh my God. Like,
I know.
Have you been to a Valley Village recently?
No, it's like you can't afford it.
It's bonkers.
It's bonkers.
They're selling like La Crusette.
I know. I also
is it Le Creuset? I don't. Wait,
Le Creuset.
Is it Le? It's not La.
I think it's Le because it's Le.
Well, duh, it's love. It's Le.
Yeah, so it's Le.
Well, okay. I'm just trying to figure out if it's a masculine or feminine word. God.
Good. Evan's really sassy with me today, and I think it's because he's jealous that I got a vacation and he didn't. And he's really tired, and he could use 11 to 12 hours of sleep.
I have been sleeping poorly the last couple nights. That's true. I've been partying a lot.
What?
Well, it's just the holiday parties have begun, like people doing stuff, like going to premieres of things, like shows coming out and things like that, movies. And I'm like exhausted. Like my body is.
Are you drinking alcoholic drinks?
Yeah, I'm drinking alcoholic drinks.
What kind of drinks are you drinking?
I'm drinking some drinks. I'm drinking martinis, gin martinis with a twist. And I'm drinking light beer when I'm like, okay, it's time to relax.
Light beer.
Yeah, so I'll do like a gin martini with a twist and I'll be like, ooh. And then I'll switch over to a light beer when I'm like, okay, I'm just chatting with people. I need to like even out. Yeah.
That's a good combo.
I think so.
That's a perfect combo for Palm Springs. That's what everyone's drinking down there.
Palm Springs, I went to with Clark.
Oh.
Rosie from Letterkenny, for those of you who don't know who Clark is.
Bacco.
She and I drove down there just to see it. I think our intention was to get all the way to Joshua Tree.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like you guys would be Joshua Tree people.
But we ended up at Palm Springs and just stayed there because it was we went to the Ace Hotel. And they had this pool area in the back, and it was so nice, and the view is so nice. And we're just like, let's just hang out. Like, this is sick. And yeah, the vintage, the vibe was very relaxed. And it was so different from LA. Like, we just come from LA, which was much more, if you guys know, like, downtown LA is just bonkers.
Have you guys ever even been to LA?
Have you guys been to LA?
Do you even know what that is?
Do you do Runyon Canyon? Anyway, so we had just come from that. So this was like a nice, relaxing thing. And then I guess this is in my mind, this is like the trio of stress. It's like Palm Springs is really relaxing. LA is like kind of stressful. And then Las Vegas makes me feel like I want to die. Yeah. I want to, and it's hard to die because all the casinos are trying to keep your corpse awake and alive for as long as possible to milk you, like
for your last bottom dollar.
Seriously, it's like actual vampires.
Yeah,
it's terrifying.
I haven't been back to Vegas since we went to Vegas,
and that was another really interesting time.
Gosh, was it ever?
The Letterkenny Live Tour in Vegas. We went right after LA.
Yeah, and we went. And what's crazy to me about this is that we'd been on tour for like 5 weeks maybe at this point, 4 weeks. And we had like this 4-day break, and they decided to put us on our break in Vegas.
Yeah.
As like a rest and recuperate, which is the opposite of what happened.
Oh my God. I think that's
we should have been in Boulder, Colorado.
You were there. That would have been really nice. Vegas
hesitated.
Vegas was haunting. Like we landed and it was like time to relax. Nope. Rent a cabana, go to an EDM show, like
day party, night party.
And then you were just like, everyone's smoking indoors. Mm-hmm. I was like, I'm gonna go play blackjack. Like it got really out of hand, and we kind of, I don't know, I didn't see you at all.
Well, did we not have one pool day?
We might have had one pool day.
Tyler.
With Tyler.
Yeah, you did your own thing.
We kind of like, because I was like, you
actually did rest and
tried to
with Alana.
Yeah, but then I ended up actually just gambling. Like I played a ton of blackjack.
You lost all of the money you made on the tour.
I lost everything I made on the tour and then some. So I had to really keep
at least
gambling.
All your per diem.
Absolutely. Oh, that was long gone by then. Yeah, we'd already...
I forgot that Alana came down. Did you do like old Vegas?
Nope.
You stayed in brand
We didn't even leave the Cosmopolitan.
That's
not
weird.
really, because it was like the strip is so hard to navigate. I don't know if you guys have ever been, but in Vegas, I think it's like the least walker friendly city in the world. Like it feels like you can't get anywhere, and even if you hop in a cab, you can't get anywhere.
Malls.
Yeah, and everywhere is just trying to trick you into sitting down to spend your money. So it's like it feels so cheap.
Can I say something embarrassing that I did in Vegas?
Yeah, please.
This is actually, I have such a regret. I don't buy.
Oh my God, you buy like a Louis Vuitton bag in Vegas?
Yeah.
Oh, Michelle, what are you doing?
It's literally like, it's such a regret of mine. Not Louis Vuitton, but a YSL bag.
But why Vegas? Like you could have bought that anywhere and had the beautiful memory of being in Paris and buying a YSL bag. But instead you were in Vegas, and now that bag is Vegas.
Well, this is what I'm saying. It's got a stank to it.
It does.
And it's not like there was a better deal because it was in Vegas.
No,
I got it. I just like had this moment where I was walking around and I just saw.
I'm on tour.
Yeah, and I just was like, you know what? I don't have a designer bag that's brand new. I'm like I don't buy stuff like that. And I was like, maybe this is like that it's like I'm working, it's going well, and then I'm going to buy myself this bag. It's kind of like independent woman alert. But
how much did you spend on it, Michelle?
It was like $4,000, 4,500. That's
actually pretty reasonable for a bag. Yeah, it can get way worse.
It's not reasonable for a bag.
No, but some of these bags can get ridiculous.
That's consumerism bullshit.
But it's not a Birkin. It's not like 20-30 grand.
No, but that would never, that percentage ratio versus like how much money I have, that would be full stupid. This is stupid enough for me to feel guilt about it and feel like it's also a bit cheesy.
How many uses have you gotten out of this bag?
I have worn it, but it's like, unfortunately, I got this is 2022, and already I'm like, why did I get this one?
Oh, it feels like dated?
Well, first of all, the hardware on it is gold, which I'm not a gold girl.
Gold's tough.
I should have been silver, of course. What the hell was I thinking? And I don't wear gold. I'm not like a gold, like it feels.
But you were in Vegas. Like everything's gold in Vegas. I understand.
Was like, I had gold colored glasses on.
Nice. Do you know what the name of the bag is? Like, does it have a name?
No, but this is also I'm really exposing myself.
No, this is great. This is my favorite part of the podcast so far.
I hope it's not real, but I'm worried that it is. I've not done
blood diamond.
No, but worse.
Ivory.
Well, not worse. No, not worse.
Child bones.
I think it's alligator skin.
Oh, shit. You bought an alligator skin?
Completely unethical.
Sailor on
everywhere.
Bag with gold hardware?
Literally,
Shit,
it's so fucked. It's so Vegas.
Yo.
It's like somebody me over the head.
I like how trashy this is, actually.
It's like despicable.
Yeah, I can picture you in a in like the Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake denim outfit they wore.
That was the energy.
Yeah, it's like 2000, like millennial.
It's very like, I don't know, something like, sorry for my American listeners, but something deeply American took over, and I just was like,
yeah, like,
just like
I am Versailles.
Yeah, exactly. Like
America loves to
like
be
gold and an animal's skin, please. Like, what the fuck is wrong? It's
all you have in the bag is cocaine.
Yeah, like it's so not who I am at all. It's not how I live my life. I love animals. I barely eat them at this point. Like the whole thing is so crazy and like like gregarious.
This is what Vegas does to
people.
Everyone, though.
That's why you can't go.
Yeah, when you go to Vegas, you become the worst version of yourself. Like are either going to fall into a gambling hole or you're going to eat 1,000 shrimp, like something just so gross that you're like, I hate me. Stay up till 5, 6 every night with the fucking air pumping in from the vents,
air.
and you're just like,
and you can't open a window. There's no such thing as fresh air in Vegas.
No. We had to cut real quick because we're trying new tech out here, guys. Yeah. It's 2025, trying new stuff. And so we didn't record most of the episode on video, just Michelle.
Just me yammering away, blah, blah, blah. At least I feel like I was being quite expressive.
I think you're going to do I think you did a great job.
I was doing a lot of wow.
This doesn't really affect most of you because guess what? Most of you aren't our Patreon subscribers. I'm apologizing directly to our Patreon subscribers. You guys, you're the real ones.
You guys.
Sorry. So Michelle's going to continue telling us who in Vegas was the
biggest deranged person.
Who was the loose cannon?
No names, but I just remember there was a group and a small group, but a group that brought in different people to form a larger group. And they had like a 2-day experience. And on the last day, they decided to rent Ferraris at 8 a.m. and race them around the track.
I didn't even hear about this.
Yeah, because Evan, you would have lost your fucking mind. Because when I heard about this, I was like, that is so unsafe. And these cars are going, God, me not knowing anything about cars, 80 miles per hour. Like they're fully...
Probably faster than that.
Wait, is that really modest?
It's like fine. Like they'd be like, wow, we're going pretty quick here, guys.
Maybe like 120, something crazy.
Whoa,
like it's
now that's fucked up.
It's on
that's
like
crazy.
a racetrack.
I feel like you don't know. Okay, how many kilometers do you think they're going?
That's probably better. 160.
Yeah, that's fast. That feels good.
Okay,
160 is good.
But like unsafe if you haven't slept for 2 days.
Yeah, right.
And when I found this out, I was like so mad. And then I remember running into like one of the friends who wasn't our friend, but like was a friend of a mutual friend. And he had such a 2-day experience that his face was permanently frozen in the most like unhinged smile I've ever seen. It was like his whole face had just locked into this new position.
Ew. Ew.
And then we went on the flight and we got upgraded on our flight to be in first class in the pods, remember?
No, I wasn't upgraded.
Yes, you were.
There's no way.
Yes, we all were, you dumb idiot.
I don't remember sleeping in a pod.
We all did because you probably didn't sleep because you were probably well rested having a wholesome Vegas experience.
I was in first class?
Yes. Here's what Evan needs to actually come clean about.
Wow.
Evan's anxiety is so high about stuff like this that he could not have fun in Vegas. So him in Atlanta just tucked into the hotel for 5 days.
I still got COVID.
He still got COVID.
I still got it in Vegas somehow.
That's where you got COVID.
For sure, yeah.
Oh my God.
I didn't do anything fun. We didn't get to go anywhere.
You needed the substances to kill the germs.
Yeah, probably. That would help. I mean, that's actually like a famous quote from Dylan, whose movie I actually just saw Influencers. They shot it in Bali, and he was saying that every time he would eat food that was somewhat questionable, he'd take a shot with him. So he always had a Mickey of liquor. So he'd be like, he'd get some street meat that he was like, he just got off a cart, and he'd be like, well,
kill.
He was saying he was killing all the germs. He was drunk the whole time.
Is that science?
That's what it sounds like. I don't know if it's science, though.
There's a doctor listening. Let us know.
But he never got sick.
I mean, I had a friend whose dad was a doctor, and he's got like this like upset feeling about this where he's like, I don't know if my dad was fucking with me or if he was being genuine, but he's like, I have a upset stomach, and his dad gave him a shot of alcohol when he was 6. And he's like, this will help settle your stomach. And the kid threw up instantly, but he was better because he threw up. So the dad was like, well, it worked. And he was always like resentful. He's like, I don't know if my dad was just trying to get me to throw up or if he actually thought that it would help settle my stomach, but he was always
dark.
Pissed.
Yeah, that's dark.
Do you find that dark?
A little bit.
Why?
Well, because it sounds like he doesn't trust his dad.
I don't think that's the case. I think it was just a weird moment of his dad being like all-knowing doctor, and then the kid being like, wait, because doctors, guys, this is crazy news. Doctors are just people.
They are just people, and
really
it sucks to remember that, but it's so true. You're in a room with one, you're like,
pedestal.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I thought doctors knew everything. They're overworked.
underpaid.
No. Well, some of them are. But they're so tired and they're so like, they're dealing with so many different things at one time that they triage and prioritize in such a way that like me coming in being like, I'm anxious. Like that's like the least important thing that they've heard today.
Yeah.
And so you
Couldn't
automatically are like on like.
Yes, you should be. Okay, back to Vegas. So we get on this plane and we're all tucked in for the night.
Apparently in first class.
Certain people needed to
Going
sleep
to
more.
where?
Going to Atlanta.
Oh, I didn't get COVID
Tyler
in Vegas.
got COVID.
Tyler got COVID in
When did-
Vegas and then gave it to me
you.
because between Atlanta and Pittsburgh is when I got it.
COVID. Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah.
So it was those guys. I was right. Oh, man.
I mean, ultimately, Vegas got you sick.
Ultimately, yes.
And that is the truth.
That's the truth.
And it was unavoidable because they gave us our 4 days off in Vegas with a per diem and a lot of time. I just remember there was this crazy looking guy was also in first class and seemed to be having like a manic episode. And he was...
Was it like Nate? You just turned around and you were like,
this is
oh my
stranger.
God. Oh, okay.
Wearing like a crazy, he almost looked like he wasn't, but he looked like he was wearing those tails that people get from like I think they were big in Korea. It's like you put a tail and then
like in your bum?
Yeah, and then it's like going out the back of your pants. But I think it might have just been Connor just
What are
made
you talking about?
a throw up
Are
face.
you? Do you think you were? Were you like a little fucked up, like hallucinating on the flight?
I don't do that stuff. You know this.
No, but I mean, like maybe you were underslept.
He had
and
a
there's,
tail,
like,
and I don't know where it was coming from.
Okay.
I'm making assumptions, but whatever.
So you think butt plug tail
Potentially, or it was clipped on.
turns around and he's
Pink,
like, hey.
makeup. No, he was like storming around in first class, like, and then he happened to be seated really close to the one guy from our tour that needed the sleep the most after their experience. And this guy was keeping him up in this way that I thought this person was going to kill him.
Oh.
It was great. It was a great ending.
Wow.
And I don't think he got any sleep on the flight because the guy was like talking to himself, up, pacing around. The flight attendant would have to reposition this guy down and like strap him in. It was so crazy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was
okay,
crazy.
and here's where I'm like, I don't think I was on this flight because I don't remember anyone with the tail. I don't remember being in first class. Maybe I wasn't there.
Why wouldn't you have been there? That makes no sense. Did you drive? No. Did you ever go, I'm going to drive instead? I want more time on this bus.
Is there a chance? Oh my God, I think I know what happened. I think that the first class tickets were raffled to see who would get them in our crew. I think they could only get 2 or 3 of them or something like that.
And I was one of the chosen
I think
ones?
so, because I think I was sitting beside like Mark Forward.
Yeah, that's too bad. Well, I'm sorry.
I think because I don't have this magical memory.
Because I had the sleep of my life.
Yeah, that sounds
honestly.
fun, dude.
And I didn't like party in Vegas in that way at all.
Not compared to the others.
Yeah, I don't even know what I did in Vegas. We did go to we had a nice pool day with Emily and Tyler. We didn't go to the pool party.
Right. We didn't either.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way we're going to that. They bought a cabana for like 10 grand or something obscene.
Apparently everyone was racing cars. I had no idea. The fact that I never even heard about it is so weird.
Because you would have called the police. You are kind of a narc, my love.
That's fair. This is totally fair.
You'd be like, that's unsafe.
Yeah.
Not only am I calling the cops, I'm calling production, I'm calling your agents, and I'm calling your mother.
Yeah. I do
And you
have
would
them
have
all on
You would have
speed dial.
shut them all down.
Yeah, that's true.
100%. And you know what? You would have been right.
Yeah.
And I will say same reason they didn't tell me before it happened.
Before they actually did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a crazy, wild time.
Vegas is scary.
It's really scary.
Makes people-
It's like a vortex.
Yeah.
There was, I don't know if we can say this, but there was talk of us
Going back
and doing like a residency for 2 weeks
Right,
where we
just
did like
being there.
11 shows. And I was like, that would have been the best. I hope that that's something that is
we
possible.
could ever do. Yeah.
But I'm worried about the current groups. Although older,
Like what would
wiser.
happen? Yeah. Everyone's like married now.
True. Or
Everyone's
in very
like really
serious
securely
relationships.
like,
yeah.
has a life they've
But
built.
a lot of us were in and we weren't like, we were all like 30.
No, I know. But now we're 35.
Yeah.
Like everyone's like a little even bit more mature. Like
and bit more tired.
Well, I talk about this with like even just the beginning of Letterkenny. I feel like we all started Letterkenny at a decent age as well. We were like 25. Like most of us were like kind of reasonable, you know, instead of being 20. If you get a little bit of success in your field at 20, especially in like acting, I can go sideways quick. Whereas 25, pretty reasonable. By the time we hit 30, then it was like really happening, kind of popping off. And by the time you're 30, you're like got a good head on your shoulders, hopefully.
Yeah.
Like it's all taken a good amount of time and a good amount of buffering, I think. I found.
No, I get that.
Do you feel like it was overnight a little bit?
I don't know.
More so?
I don't know. I think it was more of a slow burn for sure. Like, I don't think the Letterkenny, like, I don't know, the impact it had really hit me until we were on that tour.
Oh, wow.
Which was near the end. Like, I got it, but I think seeing people in person and like watching a room of 6,000 people recite lines back to you.
Right. Seeing like 6,000 people at a time screaming the lines back at you, I also agree it was a moment where I was like, are we successful?
Yeah.
Is this a good show? Like, do people like us?
Like the...
Us? Me?
Yeah.
Am I loved?
Yeah, it was really quite cool.
Or like one of us would just be like doing an Instagram story that's just like, I'm at this hotel drinking right here at this place. And then like people would show up and I'd be like, I don't think we should do that anymore, guys.
Yeah, well, that's dumb.
No, but like,
Who's doing that?
I didn't even know that we had. What do you think?
Oh yeah,
and we didn't even have a conversation about it. I feel like we should have had a safety meeting.
Well, because no one was like thinking. I mean, Josh, our tour manager, I think was like annoyed at us for being a bit too loosey goosey.
He told me not to have a bath anymore.
Yeah.
He told me, oh my God, look who it is.
Oh my friggin'
Come in
God.
Come in here.
Come here for a sec.
Let's see the jacket.
Come here.
Is it a heated jacket? You look so good.
Hi.
You see my jacket?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you have nail polish.
I have nail polish on. I know.
Why?
Because it looks good.
Why not?
Because he's a skid.
It is literally. That's what I did. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get black nail polish for the skids.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Okay, this is
All
great.
right. Well, then we're going to cut it here and we'll see you guys later.
later.
Bye.
That was perfect.